Hello. Hello. I have to move everything. It's so irritating. It's so irritating. Okay. Let's see. I have to move my chair. All right, let's see. Play a little music, even though it's against the rules. I will post what we're doing today. I'm on a little bit early. Yeah. If you can see me, let me know. Because it gets a little tricky. Hold on. Get closer. Let's talk a little witchy. Do some readings.
Doesn't hurt me. You wanna feel?
Hi. Hi, Nicolette.
You wanna know that it doesn't hurt me. You wanna hear about the deal I'm making. It's you and me.
Hi, Nicolette.
And if I only could.
Can you hear it? Can you hear the music?
Get them to swap our places. Be running up that road. Be running up that hill. Be running up that building.
Yep, I grew up with this song, but this is a cover.
You don't wanna hurt me.
You know what this song is about? It's about trying to save someone from pain.
Unaware that I'm tearing you asunder.
Hey, Chaos.
There's thunder in our hearts, baby. So much hate for the ones we love.
Hey, Shelly.
Tell me we both matter, don't we? You.
Glad to catch you live and playing one of my favorite songs. Love this cover. Me too.
You and me won't be unhappy if I only could.
I love it. It's very magical. So I'm doing some readings. Shelly is in the house. Shelly, I'm coming to Utah. Well, I'm coming to Salt Lake. Yeah, if you want to play this music and then do a little candle magic to it, kind of do a little magic with it, kind of sets the tone, right? Push your magic out into the world. Come on, baby. Come on down. Look at nice, Bella. Spilled it. So what's going on with everybody? Doing a little bit of readings. Talking a little witchy talk. I was talking to someone today and they were surprised to find out how there's witch wars. Anybody heard of that? Running up that road, running up that no problem. Yes, I do know this is recording and I'm singing and I shouldn't be.
running up that road. Be running up that hill.
Hi, everybody.
No
Anybody gonna talk to me? Oh, I forgot my wands. Wait, you guys already seen my wands a million times, right? My incense wands. I don't need to show them to you for the 100th time. Now, I'm playing this one song, and then I have to turn off the music because YouTube will throw me off the live because I'm not supposed to be playing any of this kind of licensed music. So we'll have to say goodbye to running up that hill. All right. So if you want me to play music, I'll have to find lame. I know. Well, TikTok's about to follow suit. TikTok's about to start pulling music. Did you see that? They're not going to allow people play music on there. They're about to pull a lot of the music on there. So, yes, they're getting rid of a lot of the licensing deals. So, a lot of music that's been allowed is not going to be allowed. Yeah, they just announced it. So, a lot of people who make, lip syncs and dances, that's not going to be a thing. They're really trying to push TikTok. TikTok is trying to become like a YouTube. They're even going, some creators are allowed to do landscape. Period. No, not period. Period, Nicolette. Like you can't do a lip sync, you can't do a dance like to Taylor Swift, all those type of people. Yeah, they're pulling it. Yeah. They're kind of not allowing it through licensing, kind of like YouTube. They're going very YouTube. They're like a lot of creators have the ability, fun killers. I know. A lot of creators' ability now to do landscape. So yeah. Okay, I got somebody, my first person here. Let's see. Oh, Melissa. Melissa's getting a medium reading. Okay, I got you, Melissa. I know, fun killers. I know, and it's like I knew that was going to come because I remember like being shocked that wait, TikTok you can just like play music, you can play any music. There's so many people who that's their thing. Like I follow this one guy where he just like he calls himself like he calls his followers festies and he dances around on a farm and he plays music. He's not gonna be able to do that. They're gonna get rid of that. That's why if you build a channel, you need to make sure you're building a channel. I've been saying this on information or something If it's just like look at me dance, look at me, lip sync, all that is going away. And a lot of these social medias is going to be like, informational. Basically, like YouTube is now a search engine, like Google. So yeah. What do we want to talk about today, everybody? Mm, 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 mm. So I wanted to let you guys know a little things I'm doing. Being sure you know that I am Melissa. That's just PayPal you. Okay. Okay, chaos. I posted some things. I'm doing a new class. People have had like questions about this class. It's been a little confusing because it's a class about finding your gifts. So it is going to be like a class about trying to learn and understand what your gifts are. So, there's intuition, there's healing, there's psychic abilities, spirit communication, and the first week we'll go over helping you understand what they all are. Because I've learned that teaching these classes, sometimes people take them and they're like, I just don't feel like that class was for me. I'm trying to figure out what I am. And I'm like, well, what if I do a class where people can figure that out? And then the next week we'll do I'll teach people, like, if you fall in these categories, these are things you can do, and then we can practice it. And then, when I teach mediumship, like, I'm also doing a remote viewing class, which is for everyone, But everyone asks me about these classes when they meet. They meet once a week, everyone, once a week, the same day, Saturday. If it's on a Saturday, the same Saturday, the same time on the same day the following week. And I'm also coming to Utah in March after a long hiatus. I'm hoping Shelly's going to come see me. And my magic wands, which I forgot to bring, my incense wands. You guys all saw them, right? And what's going on with you? These are all the things that I'm doing. What's going on with everybody else? I know some of you just put me on and you listen. I know I will. Do I? Do I? Do I know that? I don't. I don't. Wait, where's I'm looking for it. You know what I want to do? I'm moving on Monday. Woo, wow. Awesome. This is me going. Do I? This is me. Oops. This is me giving you attitude. Do I? Do I? I think not. That's awesome, Chaos. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, I wanted to do a separate channel on TikTok called Psychic Gamer, where I can just play video games while I do declare, where people can ask me questions while I play video games. You can just throw up like, is this going to happen? And I could be playing a video game and I go, blah, blah, blah. That's what I would like to do all day. Do you think I could do that? But the problem is I don't play video games on a computer. I only do them on a game console, and apparently I'm not really like a gamer, but I play video games. I was playing The Last of Us 2 because they remastered it for the 100th time. And I was sitting there going, what if I just played video games, streamed it? Because people just watch people streaming anything, from what I can see. And I can just answer psychic questions while I play video games. I think I should just do it. I have a video request. Watching ghost videos and telling us what you see, reading them maybe. Oh, you want your cake and eat it too. I do. Who doesn't? I mean, first of all, if I bake the cake, I'm gonna eat it too. I mean, I don't know why I don't know why people say that saying. You want your cake and eat it too. Yes, you get the cake and then you eat it. What was I supposed to do? Just stare at it? Why do people have these? What kind of dumb saying is that? Where did that saying come from? Okay, so Sarah, so you want me to do like a duet, the video? See, the problem is, this is where my mind goes. Let me just say, like, if I duet the video, let's say on TikTok, and I'm like, this is what I see. I'll have a million people. Well, maybe that's a good thing, but I'll have a ton of people going like, it could be this and it could be that. How do you know? You know what I'm saying? There's no way to confirm it. So I'm just going to have people arguing with me. But that could be interesting. So, like, do a duet of someone going, look, there's something there. There's a bat there. And I'm like, most of the time, I'm going to just go, like, it's fake. Most of those videos are fake. Most of those videos are bullshit. Is it going to just be me going, like, yeah, it's bullshit the whole time? Something to think about, though. You're giving me something to think about, Sarah. You can read me here. How do I send it? Um, you send it either Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. All the info's in the bio, Shelly. We need to know the BS on TV. Do you want me to do the TV shows? Or are you talking about hi Victoria, hi Tori? Do you want me to do the ghost shows, or you want me to do like people say, "Oh, look, there's a spirit in my house." Which type of video? I need instructions. Which one are you saying? Like, am I doing like the people post something on TikTok and I'm like, see this right here, this is bullshit. Am I doing that? Hi, Zachary. The dynamic duo, Zachary and Victoria. Do you like how I did that? Um, I need instructions, everyone. Like, what am I doing? Like, which am I doing? Am I like, am I doing like, so the thing is like, I'm Greenhorn here on YouTube Live. I'll Venmo you. I'm Greenhorn not here on YouTube Live. You're Greenhorn. It says Shelly H. What are you talking about, Greenhorn? I say ghost. Oh, Ghost Hunter show? Oh. Those Ghost Hunter shows, there's like a million Ghost Hunter shows. The problem is, I don't want to piss those people off if I'm dissing them. You know what I mean? And here's the other problem. If you guys don't know how TV is done, it's very curated, it's very produced. So it's not pure. I could see doing that if it's someone who sends a video in, like posts a video like on TikTok and they're like, "Oh, look, I think there's a ghost in my house." But those shows are very curated and produced. Yes, TV ones are so fake. So they're like, it's like it's like me trying to guess who's gonna. It's like me trying to predict who's gonna win a game show or something. They curate it. You know, it's not naturally unfolding. You know what I mean? So so that's why I'm trying to say, like, in that type of show, it's not like the stuff they're showing us is pure. They produce it. They like create the drama with editing a lot of times on those shows, create sound effects to emphasize things. So I could see doing that for people who send in, who post videos. You know what I mean? Okay, I have one more thing that I want to talk to you guys about, and then we're going to get to my first reading, Melissa. Yeah, see, that's the problem. It would just be really like, you know, it's a show that they've put a lot of editing and a lot of work to make it look a certain way. So, But before we get to my first reading with Melissa, I will have one more thing to talk about. I want to know what you guys think about this. Um, do you guys remember Kat Von D? She's a tattoo artist and she had her own show. Um, I see this type of thing that happens a lot where people who are really into the witchy world and they're really into all this type of stuff. How do we pay for a reading? Rhiannon, in the bio, there's my Venmo and my PayPal or Cash App. And it should be in the bio. Well, of course, I feel what happened. This happens a lot with people. She had a baby, and people have a baby and they get married and they do these things and they start to kind of go, oh, I want to make sure I'm protecting my life and making sure, um, that it's like, I want to say like pure, but everything. She went hard Christian. Yeah, she went Christian. She did. She does a video. She covered all her tattoos. She blocked it out. By the way, she's blocked out all her tattoos, the same tattoos that made her a ton of money. All the works that she did. This is what I see people do a lot. This made her a lot of money and made her famous. And now she's like abandoned it. And now she's Christian, which people can do and they have a right to do it. But she blocked out all of her tattoos, and I think just for some here. And a lot of people I feel like what happens is they go, I have a child now, and I want to protect this, and I want to make sure they get scared. And so church feels like, okay, if I go to the church, I'll make sure it's something light and they're thinking it'll be light and God will protect my life. You know what I mean? It's kind of like people panic. I see people do this all the time. They kind of go one way and then they think because they're not really truly understanding how this works. So if you're going to get into witchcraft, if you're going to get into the spiritual world, you have to understand how all those things actually work and really have a clear understanding. Don't just do it because you're like hers was very aesthetically inclined. And if you're only being aesthetically inclined, um of course you're going to kind of panic and you have every right to change your mind and do whatever you want. I don't hold that against somebody. Obviously people have a right to kind of, do something different. But I noticed that it's usually because there's a lot of fear and because there's fear put in the paranormal and it's always fear based and witchcraft, fear based, then people go like, oh, well, that's bad and that's good. You know what I mean? So they kind of like freak out and go, I don't want to be a part of the bad. I'm going to have to like go to what's good to make sure my life is, okay. So I just thought it was interesting. What do you guys think? And Melissa, go ahead and put up, oops, who you like me to connect you with. Oh, and then I got Shelly. Who would you like me to connect you with? So when you guys ask for a medium reading, you're going to say who you'd like me to connect you with just by your relationship to that person. What do you guys think though? While Melissa's getting that ready? I think you must have been listening to mine and Zach's conversation earlier today. What? Why did you say that? Why? What happened? What were you guys saying? Were you talking about it the same way? Were you guys discussing it? Yeah, because see, this is kind of like one of why I have a pet peeve. We were talking about fear associated with the label of witchcraft. Yeah, let me tell you how ridiculous it gets. There's a new movie out that is this is you guys are going to crack up. I'm going to talk about it on my podcast, but I'll talk about it here first real quick. A new movie out that is about tarot cards that come to life. The scariness of the tarot cards coming to life. And I was like, really? Really? And we both have religious trauma related to Christianity. Same. I was like, really? Tarot cards that come to life. Yeah. Mhm. That's what I said. Oh my god, it's a Okay, so I'm looking for the horror. I know. I'm recovering Catholic. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Okay, so let's go to I might be sold on it. I'd have to see the trailer of the movie. Nicolette! 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 How dare you? How dare you cross over to the dark side? You it sounds so stupid. It just sounds so stupid. It sounds so stupid. Oh my gosh. But maybe sometimes those stupid ones are funny, right? My laptop just froze. Okay, that's okay. Um, so we can skip. Do you mind chaos since your laptop froze? Oh, fixed it. Okay. So chaos, go ahead and give me who you would like me to talk to. Yeah, I'm like, come on, you guys. Tarot cards that come to life and turn into horror. Really? What are they going to have? Like the like I don't know, I'm not a tarot card reader. Of course, they'll have the death card being like, I'm here for you. It's just, it's annoying. It annoys me, but what can you do? Okay, Chaos, I'm waiting for you to ask who you would like to speak to. I have a question for tonight, maybe too. I'm trying to hurry up on my hair. Ooh, hurry up on my hair. Why couldn't it be tarot cards come to life, but it's a good thing? I know. No, 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 Aquamarine. It can't be. It never could be. Just like a medium can never be a good thing. A medium, it always has to be horror. Psychics always have to be clowns. Every movie, it's like some psychic going, let me tell you your future. Ooh. I mean, they never, it's never. Anyway. Okay, chaos. I'm gonna have to come back to you because it's taking too long. So Shelly, okay, when it's your turn, please be ready, set, go. So we'll come back. Shelly, who would you like to speak to? And you know how it works, Shelly. You just tell me your relationship to the person when you're doing a medium reading. And don't worry, my friend, should I be more specific? No. Is it a girl or a boy? A female or what's their pronoun, I should say? What's the pronoun? She, he, they, them, her? Okay. So just tell me the pronouns of the people and also what pronoun you like me to refer you to. Don't be shy about correcting me about any of those things. Okay. And chaos will have to come back to you. Okay. I'm going to put a little circle around your name so that I know. After Shelly, it will be Sarah. Sarah will be having a question. I would like to talk to my son. Actually, I'm doing a reading for Shelly. These readings are on donations. The prices are above $20 for a medium and $15 for an intuitive. And I have a list that I put people on. So this isn't just jump in and say who you talk to. Okay, Shelly, I'm going to do Shelly's reading right now. All right, Shelly, here we go. Hold on. So the first thing I hear, Shelly, is that she's been waiting for this. It was like she's like, okay, girl, this has been something I've been waiting for. She's kind of upset in a way because she's saying she's so sorry about her passing. Um, everything kind of happened so fast. It's almost like one thing rolled into the next. It's almost like yeah, it's like one thing rolled into the next and everything kind of moved way faster than she thought it would as far as her passing goes, meaning like it got kind of out of control. That's kind of interesting. She's saying she did know what was happening to her, but I have this like really horrible sinking feeling like everything, it just feels really nasty. That's the best way I could describe it. She's showing it to me like almost something was rotting from the inside out. That's the best way. Um all the information is in my bio, everyone. In the bio, I have listed everything. If you go in, not the bio, what's that word in? Can someone else help her, please? Can you please can somebody just let them know how to get on the list and where the information is, just so I can like focus on Shelly. And if you have questions, you can ask somebody else, just so I can like keep focus on her. Okay, so that's what I was saying, or wait until I'm done. It almost looks like it's kind of rotting from the inside out. That she's showing me uh yeah, what is that about? It kind of reminds me of something growth, like a growth growing in her. But she's also talking about her mental health, and everything else started to get darker and darker. That's what I'm trying to say. There was almost like a darkness taking over her. Does that make any sense? And if you can, you know how it works, Shelly, you can talk to me while I'm doing the reading for you, would be great. Yes. Okay. What is she talking about? Did she take her own life? Because I don't see that, but there is a heavy darkness around her, and there is almost like something rotting. She says that she's so sorry that this is how everything transpired. She did everything she could to try to stop it. Like she did everything she could to try to kind of slow it down. Um, and she couldn't. Can you kind of explain, kind of confirm? And for people who were asking, in the description, I have the PayPal, Venmo. That's how you get on the list. And above, I have a pin comment. And if anybody else wants to help with this, would be great, because I'm obviously just a klutz and can't keep knocking everything down. She was found dead, but did have some issues with a son. Oh, is that who you're talking about? I kind of know this person. Is that who you're talking about? Shelly knows I know a little bit this person, right? He sucked the life out of her. Is it the person I read for before? With? Is that the person you're talking about? Or is this a different person? No. Okay, I was going to say that didn't feel like her. Yeah, she was found dead but did have some issues with a son. He sucked the life out of her. Yeah, I feel like she never came to any of your readings. She didn't want to be read, and now we're talking to her. That's how it goes. That's how it goes a lot. Um, that's how it goes. People kind of like find out. Yeah, this is my feeling, is she's showing to me like there was a lot of mental health issues. She was suffering quite a bit mental health wise, but she also was having like major health issues. It was almost like inside her insides, like, and I feel like something around my heart. Yeah, that's what it is. It's almost like, when you grow like around your heart, everything starts clotting and getting worse. Like, I feel like this could have been like a heart attack. Anyway, she says, thank you for the concern, because you were the first person when she passed to have like spoken to her. She is saying something about the month of October, November, the end of October going until November. And she's saying that things got really difficult around that time. Something about October, November. Oh, that's your birthday? Oh, well, she's saying that like you did something for her around that time that she appreciates, cheered her up. I don't know. Even though it was your birthday, around your birthday. Anyway, she thanks you for talking to her. Let's hear what songs she's going to play. You want to hear like what songs she'll pick?
Battery
She went to
80%.
Jackson Hole once
Connected
on
to
my birthday.
iPhone 2.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Connected to Edda's iPad.
You're not connected to my iPad. Oh. Yeah, you are connected to my iPad. I lied. Let's hear what song, okay? But first, let me take this off, the Bluetooth off of here, because we don't need suddenly. I got you ran on. We don't need suddenly like the phone ringing. Rihanna. Okay, Chaos, make sure.
Disconnected.
What is that? Oh, I'm just gonna put R because it's a long name. Chaos, go ahead and get your question answer. Get your question ready. I'm really losing it. I'm losing it, everybody. Okay, let's hear. Let's see. So I'm going to, how do I like to do this? Ooh, this is a good song. The song is called Burn Away. I'm trying to see if the lyrics will be there. Do they have the lyrics? It's called Burn Away by Patrick James. It's a really pretty song. Nicolette, you sent me Venmo? Okay. Hold on. Can you hear the song? Can you hear it? Why isn't the lyrics coming? Oh, wait. Why aren't the lyrics coming on?
If I don't see the sun.
If I don't see the sun.
If I don't hear the rain.
If I don't hear the rain.
Watch me when I burn.
It's a really pretty song. It has like a
If I
picture
don't see the sun.
of wings
If I don't hear the rain.
on the cover.
Watch me when I burn.
This is one that I love this song. You hear the lyrics?
Gently sit, holding the door, waiting for something to break down the floor, crying to some I never felt that I was in need.
Yep.
That kind. There goes the light.
It says All About to Change is the name of the album.
Pick up the pieces. Mistakes that you make.
The mistakes that you make. It's so pretty. Isn't it pretty? There you go. That's your song. So pretty. I would love to just keep playing it, but I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. I'm so sorry, everybody. But yeah, write that song down. Go listen to it. Okay, Chaos, I got you. And then I got Sarah. Is after Chaos. R, and then Nicolette. I got to get off this. How many? Okay, you welcome. Okay, Chaos. Where did Chaos go? My grandmother and my dad's side. Okay, have we talked to this person before? And after Chaos is Sarah, right? After Chaos is Sarah. Okay. Just so you know, after Chaos is Sarah. Okay. All right. So, yes, me. Thank you. Okay. All right, here we go. Chaos, do your best to answer me as I'm reading. It will save time, and I know there's a little bit of delay, so I'll get what you're saying at least even a little bit after. Okay, here we go. Your grandmother on your dad's side. Let's see. So the first thing that I feel I hear from her is that she's very calm. There's like a positive energy from her. She knew she was going to pass. She was prepared for it. She wasn't she was a little bit disappointed that she didn't get a chance to say goodbye to people the way she wanted. I feel like I'm a little bit out of it, like I can't really see and hear everyone around me. Like I feel like I'm kind of somewhere else, almost like oh, and then she's talking about the smell of perfume because all of a sudden she's talking about perfume and flowers or good smells around her. She feels like everyone was around her, but she couldn't see them. What, I know there's a big delay. So if there's any way you could fill in what she's saying or what she means, like, what does she mean by that? She's saying she felt like there was everyone around her, but she couldn't really get or talk to them or have them know she was there. You know what I mean? That she was aware of them, I should say, aware of them. So she's really happy to have this conversation. And then I was she from another country because she keeps showing me somewhere overseas, I think, or she's showing me another country or something. Anyway, she says she just wants to kind of let you know and not everyone know that she appreciates all of the love that everyone was giving her and all of the support during while she was leaving this world. But she says it was a little frustrating because she wanted to speak and she couldn't. Big delay? Okay, so I'm just gonna say the things, and then you can hopefully she'll confirm it later. She also says that she has advice to you, and the advice that she has to give to you, "I light a candle every night and put her perfume on it. She died during COVID." Oh, that's what I felt. Wow, chaos. And you put the perfume, and she said the perfume. Wow, that she did so good. Um, yeah, so that's what I felt. I felt like I was I was like everything was like I couldn't see. But she knew people were there or they were sending her stuff, and we haven't talked to her before. Okay. Yeah, it's like she could feel everything. She knew everything, like even the energy of everyone. She says it was weird and frustrating, and weirdly, she wasn't scared. She was just confused on what was happening, and she says it happens pretty fast. So when she died, and she knows it's traumatic for you guys, which did she get on the machine? So I'm assuming that's what happened if she died during COVID. But because the way she's showing it to me. But anyway, she said she just left her body pretty quickly. Um, and it happened pretty fast. So she's just saying that she didn't really suffer in any kind of way. So she wants to thank you. Let's hear what song she has. She wants to thank everyone for the love and support. And she knows that you like have this trauma vision of her, but not to feel that way. You know what I mean? We have talked to her before. Oh, we have. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, this is what she's saying now. I can only because it took so long. I think the perfume part she wanted to add that detail. You know what I mean? She's also saying that to you to make sure that you keep on your own path and don't let people distract you. Don't let the family distract you. Don't let them pull you back. Don't let them stop you from what you're doing. So she's saying, keep following your own direction. She doesn't have any problem with the family. She just thinks sometimes you doubt yourself. All right, let's see what song we might have from her. Oh, wait, that's the same song. So wait, hold on. I don't know how to do it on the iPad as well. I'm going to do it on the phone. Oops, even though I have to like do this stupid, I have to put the Bluetooth back on. All right, let's just see. Because I want to have the lyrics. We have talked to her before. Okay. That was cool about the perfume. Did she ever say that before? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, she's Paradise. Yeah, I think that's why it's the song Paradise by Coldplay. I think that's why she's giving this song, because she wants you to know that's how she feels. Like she's in this good place. She's not in the place that you might imagine. You know what I mean? It's not bad. She's in a good place. She's young again. She's free. And it's like she knows that was traumatic for everyone. She's trying to release that, right? Ready, right? We all know this song, right? Well, you should. Coldplay Paradise. I'll definitely get in trouble by YouTube, so I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, I have to turn the speaker off each time. All right, so yeah, that's your reading. All right, Sarah, you're up, Sarah. So yeah, hey everybody, how's everybody doing? For those of you who joined a little bit later, I'm doing intuitive and medium readings, and we're talking chit chat. We're talking witchcraft. We're talking about people leaving witchcraft. We're talking about witch wars. At least I am educating people on the whole witch war thing, because there are witch wars. Yeah, I know. Right? I'm sure, like, what are you guys all doing? Everybody's like, are you guys cooking? Are you baking? Are you cleaning? Are you doing your taxes? What are you doing while you're listening? Anyway, the next person I have is Sarah. Sarah, you can go ahead and throw out your question. After Sarah is Renane. Hello, Adela. I was wondering if you could take a look at a guy I'm wanting a potential relationship with. Playing Baldur's Gate 13. Oh my goodness. I have Toy Story on in the background. How many things do you need to be watching? Baking tax. What are his intentions with me? Any potential red flags? Could be a thing between us. Well, this is the thing about love that everyone needs to know. Doing my budget and drinking wine. Woot woot. Hey, Nika. Oh, Nika. You guys have all seen my incense ones, right? I don't have to go and grab them again because I forgot them downstairs. But on the ones, just so you know, I had to line up all the things. I have a P.O. box now. So if you listen to my podcast and you want to know my P.O. box, email me at thehousemedium@gmail, because people have asked. I had to get a P.O. box. I got an ad. What's an ad? What's that mean? Oh, yeah, they make me do that, Aquamarine. I'm sorry. Okay, so sorry. So the ones I had to get a PO box. I had to get the boxes. I had to get this. I had to get that. I had to make sure that they all worked and yada 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 yada. Dina, I'm sorry, but I only do readings on donations. I don't just tune in like randomly to people. So these are people who've donated, and then I put them on a list. So, okay, so yours is going to be coming very soon, Nika. So look out, because we have all the things in queue. Obviously, I don't make them by hand. I have to get them made. Sorry, I was so sorry. It's kind of fumbly tonight. I'm sorry. I'm trying to embrace the imperfections of the night. Uh, but you know how YouTube is. YouTube's a bitch. And they make me pick the ads. If I don't pick the ads and they don't push my stuff, it's so annoying. I have people on a list. So, okay, Sarah, I want to explain what I can do with love. I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything. Did I get a notification? I'll check. Um, so I'll explain to you. Yeah, there's nothing. So I'll explain to you like how it works as far as the relationship thing. I can look and see how he feels. I can look and see how you feel. People can't predict love and how it's going to turn out because I could only see how what's going on with you, what's going on with him, and then see, what could be happening. It's not like I believe that love is in the stars and it's meant to be. Participate in our future. So I will see what his intentions are. Okay. And the red flags for sure. For sure. Okay. Welcome. All right. Here we go. Let me take a look at him. Let me see. What's up? What is he up to? What are you doing? I'm just kidding. That makes it definitely how he feels about me. Okay. Let me see. So the feeling when I see him, he's very like he moves very slow and he's kind of like someone who like, checks everything out. He's checking you out, checking out how he feels. He doesn't move fast. He doesn't like, jump into things quickly. So if you're feeling like what's up with this guy, what's taking him so long, or is he really into me because it doesn't feel very it doesn't feel like it's clicking along. He said he's trying hard not to go fast. See, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is this is this is my wand drop. Okay. Okay. He said he was trying hard not to go fast, but he wants to. Um I think what you're not understanding is that he really wants to make sure and take his time to really see if this works for him. He doesn't want to get involved in a relationship for the sake of getting involved in a relationship. He wants to make sure that things like actually click and things actually work. It's like he's got into relationships before, like he's kind of fallen into relationships because he met someone, he was attracted to them, they're attracted to him, and things kind of go, and he doesn't want to do it that way this time. He wants to really make sure that this is something that really could the two of you click. So he is interested. There's no red flags. I would say that the only red flag that I would see is I don't really see a red flag. Definitely, he's telling me he's super interested in me, but that's how he has expressed to me as well. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't see any red flag. I feel like I guess the only thing I would warn you about, and it's a good warning, is that if you really are interested in this guy, make sure you are, because you may end up hurting him if you aren't. In other words, he's taking his time. He really wants to get to know you. He wants to make sure everything is copaceted, it works, that you guys can bond. So if he's going to put all of his time and energy into that, and then you're like, I don't know, next, please, you may hurt him. Oh, wow. I'm definitely interested. He's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, he is very sweet. I didn't see any red flags. And that is unusual. You know what I mean? Doesn't always happen like that. It does not always happen like that. So, yeah, I like it. So, so it feels good. I wouldn't like doubt him. I would just say, allow it to take its time. Don't hurt him. He's very kind of nerdy and in his head, you know what I mean? He's kind of like in his head and kind of on the nerdy side of things. Like You know what I mean? He's not like Mr., you know, suave. He's not like, he doesn't have a lot of game. So his game is getting to know you and making sure, and that's his game. So there you go. He said he's anxious but great with words. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I saw him writing stuff down. Like I think he even plans on texts and what he's going to say and things like that. Okay, awesome. All right. Hey, everybody. Is everybody still out there? Rihanna? Rihanna, it's not Rihanna. It's Rhiannon. You're getting a medium reading next. What's up with everybody? Very thoughtful. Thanks. Okay, how's everybody feeling? And did Nika hear me about the wands? If you ordered an incense wand, I know the first initial orders I knew were going to take a long time, take a little longer, although it's only been 12 days because I counted. Because I had to line all these things up. And now that I have all these things lined up, and that's why I didn't even advertise them. I did the first. Yes, I did. Okay. I have a favor. When you get these wands, please, please tag AdelaLavine and the House Medium and say something about them. Please help me grow it a little bit. Kind of do a little tag of like, this is where I got this one, blah, 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 and all that. I'm not thinking I'm going to blow up these wands. I'm thinking like this is kind of part of the House Medium merch that I created because there's no such thing as them out there. I looked it up. There is no product like this. Don't think about patent pending. Okay, Sarah. Sarah is next. Sarah's next, and after Sarah is Nicole. Nicolette. Nicole. Sarah, what is your Rihanna? I mean, sorry, not Sarah. Rihanna. What am I talking about? Rihanna. And Tanaya. Tanaya, you come on here, but then you don't message. Did you get my email and then just not message me back? I was Sarah, unless there's a different Sarah. No. Ignore that. It's Rhiannon. I got you, Tanaya. Rihanna or Rhiannon? TB. Tanaya, did you see my incense wands? Where have you been? Yeah, I messed up. I'm calling her name out. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. I looked and there's nothing pending at all. There's nothing. I've looked several times, Deanna. And I never really have to accept anything. That's never really been a thing in the past. I've looked. I don't see anything. Sorry, I don't. I can promise you that I've looked. There's nothing here. Nothing pending. Oh, what the hell? Why is it doing that? Okay, you are correct. Why did it do that? It's never done that. It doesn't trust me. Doesn't trust you. What's up? Okay, I got you, Deanna. But why does it say deposits shortly? I don't understand what that means. It's not gone through though. It's there, but it hasn't gone through. And then it went through. Okay. Weird. What a weirdo. What a weirdo, Cash App. Okay. I got you on the list, Deanna, but it's after TB. Okay. Where is she? Rhiannon. Okay. Give me a break. Give me a break. Can I just call you R? Rhiannon. Rhiannon. Hi, Miss Atkin. Sorry, I saw your email, but haven't had a chance to read the entire message. We'll take a look tomorrow. It was like literally barely anything of a message. I don't know. That sounds like, I don't know. Hello, feller acting. Okay. I'm glad you guys are having conversations, but Rhiannon, all you're doing all that. I need to know who you would like to talk to. Otherwise, this is going to be dragging out. I'm thinking she's lagging. Okay. She's not lagging because she's talking to Sarah Atkin. They're having convo over here. Deanna, I got yours. You're on the list. But I'm going to read Rhiannon. And then I'm going to read Nicole and then TB and then you, because that's how it came in. And I have to stick to the list on how it came in. Okay. Where'd she go? Yeah. Where is she? Okay. I can't keep waiting. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go to Nicole. Nicole probably just have a really quick question and then I'll come back to you. Nicolette, what's your question? You guys, I try to tell you the order so that you'll be ready. Okay, thank you, Deanna. I don't know what Cash App was having an attitude tonight. Nicolette, there's a guy. See that? See how Nicolette do that? Be on cue. Have it typed out and then ready to go. Okay, Nicolette. There was a guy I was talking to almost a year ago now. We have discussed him in previous readings. He started messaging me again. Can you see what's up with him intention-wise? Is that the guy? Is that the guy you met up with? Is it? Side eye. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I can't just keep waiting because it will drag. So you'll have to get who you want to talk to in queue, and then we'll go after Nicolette. Okay. All right, Nicolette. That's how it's going to be, everyone. I have to go to the next person, and I'll come back to you just because otherwise this live will go on and on and on forever if I keep waiting. So don't worry. I'll come back to you. Okay. Let me take a look at this guy. What's up with you? What are you doing with Nicole? I'm going to remote view you and see what's happening. Protective over her. Okay, let me see him. For real this time. Okay. His intention. Okay, this is what I thought. This is the first feeling I got, Nicolette. Okay. This is the first feeling I got. Yeah, because I'm serious. This is a real Adela, everyone. This is it. You're gonna see it. This is the feeling I get. He is very lustful. I'm just gonna say it like it is. He is very lustful. And what is his intentions? It is that. Yep. He's like on the phone, texting you. I can see Renanin. We love lust, but like I said, it took too long. You have to have in queue everyone write out what your question or you want to talk to. So when I call you, you can go. I kept calling and calling. I had to move on. I see you, but I will come back. Of course. Oh, okay. Of course. Yes. He's very lustful, and that's his intentions. That's his intentions. That is his intentions. His intentions is that. I feel like when I look at him, he's like doing, yes, it's like, and he's looking at your pictures and that's what it's about. I hate to tell you this, but I don't see TB. We do love Tanaya. We do love lust, but we don't love lust when we have this sweet girl. Not saying she's innocent, who is interested in somebody and she's kind of wanting love. Am I not correct? She would like a little love in her life. So this is feeling a little bit, who are you? That's what I'm looking at. What do you want? That's what he wants. So I feel like it's his intentions aren't coming from a good place. He messages me, but he won't actually meet up. So I'm so like confused. Yeah, I feel like he's a little bit dishonest and he may not be meeting up because he's got somebody else in the works, somebody else he's with, because it does feel like he wants to flirt. He wants to kind of say things and kind of be lustful. but it just doesn't feel real. I'm not telling you what to do, but cut him out, cut him out. I'm not telling you what to do, but it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be a terrible thing. I would say put your sights onto somebody who's for real, who's really, interested in you for the right reasons. Unless that's what you want. Oh my God, you're so funny. I just need some testosterone in my life. I was just about to. You see, I picked up on that. Did everybody hear that? Unless that's what you want. If you want that, if you want that, that's fine. But my feeling is the only problem with him is he's not going to be able to provide uh, that because he's got other people around. So if you want that, maybe move on to somebody else who can actually provide what it is you're looking for. Yeah, little something, something, little something, something, little something. Okay, because I just think he's just got somebody else going on. Is that clear enough? All right, Rhiannon, you are next. Everybody give Nicolette like your opinion. What do you think she should be doing? Go ahead. You can chime in. This is what I read, but d- she needs somebody who's going to actually take her to dinner. I mean, at least dinner. Just sitting over there on his phone. I can see him just sitting there on his phone. Please don't let me interrupt, but I just want to say you make me laugh all the time during the podcast too. Thank you. I just start cracking myself up on the podcast, especially when that's what I'm saying, right? Like at least deliver. If you're going to be licking your chops and acting all that, you know, show up. But yeah. Okay. Renanin, I need just don't say yes, just tell me who you want to speak to. When I call your name, have it just write it out because this is wasting too much of your time and stuff. Just your mom. Okay, thank you. Have we talked to your mom before? Um, yeah, everyone go ahead and tell Nicolette what's up. Tell her like she deserves somebody, for real, for real. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're going with her. Next is Tanaya, and after Tanaya is Deanna. Okay. All right, here we go. Rhiannon. I think she tells me this every time. She corrects me. I'm pretty sure. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Did she say that with attitude? She's like, yep. And all right. Get you some real testosterone, girl. All right, here we go. Here's talk to your mom. I'm gonna read the comments with my own voice in it. Okay, mom. So the first thing I see with her, she's very excited. She's kind of like, okay, let's go. Let's do this. She said that she knew that she was gonna pass. She was prepared for it, but it's like she's heartbroken because she didn't really feel like I didn't really feel like I got a chance to really say goodbye to you in the way she wanted. You know what I mean? So she's saying like she's kind of like holding you tight. And for some reason she's showing me someone with a lot of curly hair, like tight curly hair, almost fro like is the best way I could describe it because I'm just saying it's like a lot of curly hair around the head. Um That's both of us. Oh, okay. But I feel like she was holding the person like her baby. You know what I mean? Like she was holding almost holding you like a baby. Oh, my sister, she passed too. Oh. How old was your sister? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so, I saw the hair, it was so pretty. 40, okay, that's her baby, okay. So she says, she was excited, she was like, "Okay, let's do this." It's kind of funny because she showed me this version of her. She showed me a version of her that looked like Barbie. Like, they can change their image, just like we have filters that we put over ourselves to change like we do online. So she's like in this car and she almost looked like Barbie, um, like on purpose. Like she's playing with it and she's talking about Barbie and she's talking about Barbie dolls and the Barbie houses and stuff. And then all of a sudden she shifted and switched and she was holding this little girl with curly, like almost like tight curly hair. Um, So please wait, Deanna, I'm reading someone else, and please respect that I'm reading this is someone else's reading. So please don't put comments in about yourself while I'm trying to read this person. This to be respectful to this person's reading. If you're talking to each other, that's fine, but not at me about yourself and your reading. Okay, so Rhiannon, what was going on, because she keeps talking about Barbie and she's saying something about like the Barbie house, and she said that she felt very relieved and that she was um you know she felt like relieved that she was finally out of being able to go there. You know what I mean? So she was like glad that she was able to release and go somewhere out, go to this place, because she was like struggling for some time. But there's a happiness, like she feels very relieved. And she said that she finally got the relief she needs. She was struggling physically, yeah. But for some reason she said that her life now is kind of like she's Barbie living in a Barbie house, and that she's finally being able to allow herself to be free. You know what I mean? So I'm glad she's relieved, but I'm not selfish. Not. I'm selfish. Of course. No, she understands that. She says that she's talking about something about in November. Something about November. Yeah, something about November, 'cause it's kinda like the early parts of November. She also says that to remember that you have the power to do your own thing and to go your own way, but she says things are gonna start to pick up for you around this spring. And she says to be patient because she knows it's been difficult and it's been a struggle. But she's talking to you about future and she's talking to you about your career and saying things are going to pick up and things will start to flourish in the spring. She says to remember to enjoy life and not to let your life stop you from you know sorry, not to let yourself don't stop yourself from enjoying the things that you're enjoying. She knows it's hard. She knows you miss her, but you need to still kind of continue on with your life. I'm trying to. Okay. Okay. But she also lastly says something about the rose garden or the roses, or something about the rose garden and the roses. Talk to her in um around the flowers, whatever that means. Oh, and it almost looks like there's a picture of flowers, like, on the wall, like, almost like a picture, and maybe of her, and there's things about her. There's, like, some place in your house. And cook the fish properly? I don't know what that means. I'm just throwing out the stuff she's saying. She's very excited to make contact. She says, "Thank you so much." Um, this was short and sweet, and not to worry. She didn't go anywhere. She's still your mother and she's still able to be there. I do have a painting on the wall with flowers and her photos by it. All right. Mwah! Chef's kiss. That was awesome. All right, let's play a song by her, and then TB,
Battery 80%.
Tanaya, get who you
Connected
want to
to
talk to
iPhone
ready.
2.
And I got you,
That is iPad.
Nicolette. I got you, Nicolette. Hold on. I'll put you down. I saw that, Nicole. I bet I know what you're asking next. Yeah, Rihanna, learn to cook your fish. Rhiannon. I don't know what the fish is about. What was that about? Do you know her? Why are you commenting on her fish stuff? Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see what song, okay? Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine. We buds. Oh, well then you both are coming to see me when I go to Salt Lake, as I'm assuming. You're signing up for my class? Is that what I'm hearing? Haha, I don't even like fish except sushi. I can't do sushi. I don't know about the fish either. I don't know. Maybe this is a future thing. Dog's Day Night is happiness, is about happiness, what she was talking about. Florence and the Machine is coming towards Stuck Till No Turning About. She hid around the corner. She hid under a bed. This is about, it's like coming up, what she was kind of telling you, to live your life. Their rebuttal, she sang with her drink. This is about, like, definitely hard times. But the dog days are over, like the difficult times. Maybe what? Run fast for your mother, run fast for your father. It's about celebrating, about after hard times. Look it up. Dog's Days Are Over. Florence and the Machine. YouTube is going to be contacting me tonight. All right, TB, who do you want to talk to? After TB is Deanna. And again, please don't talk to me while I'm reading someone else. It's not fair to that person. It distracts me. Would like to talk to Mom. Yep, again. Oh my God. Yeah, I know you probably want to bug your mom about it. I feel like there's something you're trying to get. I feel like there's something you're trying to get. Yeah, just nothing while I'm reading someone else at all, because it's not fair to that person. You know? Okay, I'll answer you. So you want your mom to just, is there something particular you're trying to get your mom? And everybody say hi to each other, meet each other. I know you guys are just sitting there playing your video games. Some people are having like 5 things playing at once. How can you focus on all these things? How can you focus on 5 different things? Please tell me. Okay, let's see what your mom has to say. I just had to fan myself with Haunted Mansion. Man. Okay, here we go. No, I haven't felt her presence in a while. No, I don't want to interrupt. You don't have to. If you talk to each other, that's different. When people are talking to me and I see it, I get distracted. When you talk to each other, I ignore it. That's easy. But I don't want you to feel like you can't talk to each other. If it's not a ton of people in here, it's fine. Okay, here we go for Tanaya. Let's see what your mom has to say. She says, "What? You again? What do you want?" No, she doesn't. She doesn't say that. You haven't felt her presence. That's more having to do with you. That's never having to do with the dead, everyone. Has nothing to do with them. They always are wanting to talk, but we get in the mundane life and we forget. Nicolette. Okay, No, on a serious note, she says, that is right. She says you've been having your head down and you've just been kind of going, going, going. You haven't really come up for air. You haven't like really stopped to take a look around, and you haven't stopped to smell the roses. Like you haven't really been um you know, being open to other things, you know? So she's saying like, to kind of do more than just work, home, rinse, repeat. She has been very kind of like present. She's tried to kind of send you smells. She says it's not true. She's just been more stuck in a rut. Have you been stuck in a rut? I noticed TB did not laugh at my joke with her mom. She's probably annoyed with me. Yes, you've been stuck in the rut. What's been going on with you? Because she says you've been stuck in a rut and you haven't been making time for yourself, and you haven't been making time to do things that you enjoy. She has been trying to get your attention at night. But she says you put a lot of strong kind of energy when you do your protection. Make sure that you say, I'm putting a place of protection, but not pushing her out. You know what I mean? Like you're open for her to talk to you. What's been going on with you? She says that, the things you're asking her, she can't solve those things. She can't solve your problems. She cannot. You keep wanting her to solve problems that she can't. She can assist you to help solve things for yourself. But I cannot, I'm not a genie. I'm not a magic person. I can't make it happen. So, what have you been saying to her? Do you know what you've been saying to her? Are you there? Are you get Did we lose Tanaya? Where are you? Where are you, Tanaya? Anyway, I guess I'm trying to like continue on. Is she there? Did we lose her, everybody? I don't want her to solve my problems. I'm saying things. I'm frustrated. I know, but it kind of sounds like she's saying like you need to talk to her more, like how she can assist you, not what can she can't do anything for it. She's happy, but she can hear your she can kind of read, they can read your mind and know what you're thinking, and you really are kind of wanting her to solve all the things, and she can't. So she's saying that you need to like assess, take a step back and look at your life. That's all she can do, and start figuring out the direction you want to go and where you want to go and how you want to do it. But she says that there's nothing wrong. It's just normal life stuff. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong. So what have you been so worried about? Because I'm feeling like, you know what I mean? So I just think it's funny because her mom's like calling her out, you know. So that's what I'm getting from her. She does say, like, obviously she cares about you. This has nothing to do with her not caring about you, but she can't like solve the things. Yeah, she can't help you with the long-term goals. She can only like help guide you, or, kind of point you in a direction. But she says you're the one, you're not listening to yourself. You're not trusting yourself. You want someone to tell you what to do, and that can't happen. You understand? You understand? You there? Hello? So, yeah, this is the thing, everybody, to learn. The people who have passed, Okay, what do you mean? I guess they can't. They're just people who died. They don't have the ability to solve all your problems. They're not allowed to solve all your problems. What do you mean? I guess. What do you mean? I guess. I need people to understand this. This is really, really important because people tend to think the dead can, like, I know, but it kind of sounds like you want her to tell you what to do. They won't tell you what to do. Trust me, I can hear that realm and they won't tell me what to do. I can hear my own family and they will not tell me what to do. Are you wanting her to tell you what to do? Or are you just complaining to her and just wanting her to listen? Is that what you're saying? But I don't know. She's calling you out on some stuff. I don't think this is bad. I feel like she's trying to encourage you to trust your own self. You know what I mean? All right. So I hope that resonates in some kind of way. So I don't know. Oh my God. Okay. Well, she cannot tell you what to do. Amina, I got you. She can't tell you what to do. She that everybody has to, I got you, AM. Everyone has to understand when people pass, they don't become like genies for us to tell us what to do or how to do it. Even my own family, they won't tell me. I'm whining and looking for a little bit of guidance. Yeah, she can only you're going to the wrong people. Don't go to the dead for guidance. When you want guidance, you go to higher beings. You don't go to the people who died. They only know very little. I think people think when they die, they have access to knowing all of your life. They do not. They know little things, little tiny things like, oh, this, look out for this or look out for that. But they don't know the big picture of why you need to learn what you need to learn. And this is a mistake. People, we are taught that when people die, that suddenly they become gods and goddesses. For assistance, we got to but they don't know the big picture. It's like you're going to it's like you would go to somebody and go, can you tell me what to do with my life? Even if someone was alive and your parents were alive, they would be able to maybe make some suggestions, but they don't know all of your life. It's the same when people die. They know a little bit, they can help, they can encourage, they can kind of say, hey, get your butt up and get going. And that's what she's doing. She's saying, like, you have to do the work yourself. You have to put the energy into things yourself and you have to trust yourself. You can't keep going to the dead looking for them to solve things. I can hear my own family and they won't say, oh, yeah, do A, B, C, and it's going to happen like this. They will not, they cannot. The higher beings are a little bit more helpful in understanding the bigger picture, but no one will tell you even ever what to do. They will just try to say, hey, here's an idea. You can go this way, you can go this way. At the end, it's up to you. You do have to meet that world halfway. I tell you this all the time, Tanaya, all the time. And now your mom's telling you. Okay, Deanna, you want to talk to your son? This is how it works again. Just so you know, a lot of times when people are trying to get through, it has nothing to do with that they have some dire message to tell you. Sometimes they're just trying to connect. Um, I'm not going to be asking him, and we can't do a back and forth question and answer. I'm just going to see what he has to say. And I don't know if I already read for you about him and we already talked to him about how he passed. If I already asked him about how he passed, let me know now. After Deanna is going to be Nicole, and then after Nicole is AM. But I need to step out for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves. And everybody, tell Tanaya, tell her. Tell her. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Should I be brave and just play some music? And no, I'm afraid YouTube will shut me down, everyone. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, here we go. The joys of doing live. Copyrights. Yes, you've read for me. Okay, then I won't ask him how he passed, and I'll just see what he has to say. I know they will shut me down. They've done it before. They've knocked me off. Rude to YouTube. All right, here we go. Is everyone talking to Tanaya? Did everyone talk to Tanaya? Yeah, it's okay. You didn't need to tell me how many times. I can't remember everyone I read. I read so many people. So I just asked so that I don't ask him how he passed again, and I'll just get into whatever he has to say. Remember, these are very short readings, and I want to remind you, as you can see. Oh, wait, tonight, should we see what song your mom has for you real quick before? Let's see. Maybe this will seal the deal for Tanaya. I can only do it quickly, right? Because we don't want YouTube to shut me down. Real quick, let's do a song for Tanaya. Maybe this will help. Hopefully her mom will help me out. Wait, this isn't it. Here we go. Let me do it. I had that one on. Ooh. I didn't do it when she told me. Now I did. Third Eye by Florence and the Machine again. Oh, Florence is killing it tonight. Listen to the first line, everybody. Ready? To make a shadow of yourself, always shutting out the light. Shutting out the light. Caught in your own creation. Look up, it tore you open, and oh, how much? I want to see her live. There's a hole where your heart lies. You can see it through my third eye. See it through my third eye. My touch and where we go. Ready? This is for Tanaya. That original lifeline. Was she not saying to trust her gut? Everybody say something in the comments. Say something in the comments. Let her know. You don't have to be a ghost. You're amongst the living, right? You are flesh and blood. You deserve. She's telling you to live. You deserve what you are. You deserve what you're given. There's a hole where your heart lies. See it with my third eye. Yep. I don't think, does that say it, everyone? Come on, tell her. That original, believe in yourself. Live. That's right. Original lifeline. There's a hole where your heart lies. I can see it with my third eye. There we go. Does this not say it, everyone? That original lifeline. Original lifeline. Tanaya, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right? Everybody, right? Come on. Come on. Are you listening? Are you seeing this song for you? Are you seeing it? Are you? I just want to know. Your pain is the truth. The only thing you let hold you, wear it like a mantle, always to remind you. Ready? Are you hearing it? We're just waiting, Tanaya. Ready? I'm saying, I'm trying to change. Ready? Here we go. I'm saying I'm trying to change. See, she's been trying to change too. I'm saying I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change. All right, got it? There you go. Good energy. That's right. Okay. There you go. All right. If that didn't get the message, I don't know what will. All right, Tanaya. All right, Dina. Let's see what your son has to say. Everybody talk to TB while I'm doing this. You can talk to each other, just don't talk to me yet. So the first thing I hear from him is that he's just excited to connect with you. He's saying that he's just been kind of going through all these different changes. He's been growing, he's been evolving. He says you are thinking he's in pain or he's in some difficult spot. He's not. He's been trying to kind of let you know that he is going into a more evolved state and that he's let go a lot of that um, kind of like that torment pain that he had before, and that's lifted. He's in a place where he's being able to shed all that and he's been able to grow and evolve. He's been excited, but he says that he gets a little frustrated because you talk to him like he's in a difficult spot or that he's going through something difficult or he's struggling, and he isn't. He says you're the one that's struggling, which he understands. You're the one that's been going through a lot of pain and difficulty when it comes to him and other things. But he has been growing. He has a whole, like, there's a whole city here. There's a whole world here. He's built himself for him. He kind of like, almost like kind of runs around and gets really like hyper and active because he's trying to get you to hear him, who he really is, not the person you knew he used to be. The person he is today is someone who has broken out of all of that suffering and all of that difficulty that kind of plagued him for a long time. And he's been free. He's refreshed. He's young. He says something about April being important, um, an important time. And that, kind of, I guess, is a meaningful time. I don't know if April is something significant between the two of you. He says that you need to kind of try and hear him in the way he is today, not the person you used to know. And he's been letting himself move forward and evolve. This is for Deanna. So I hope Deanna is getting this. He also says something about a lot of his past stuff to him is old news. He's not attached to any of his things. He's not attached to any of his physical things because he's showing me. I'm so happy he's better. Yeah, he's showing me that he used to be like really frustrated and angry and he was kind of trying to figure things out. He says, but there's so much love and support. He said he wishes we knew how to do that here, but he says even himself, he was guilty of not knowing how. So he's not mad at anyone. He says, I just want my mom to feel my heart in the way he is today. But maybe this is future because he's saying April will be a transformative time. I have you, Sarah. Yeah, he's saying that the April will be a transformative time. So maybe this is future. Like in April, it will be a transformative time. So maybe a transformative time for yourself, and that things that you're going to kind of have some relief, and things are kind of turn a new leaf, or whatever that means. Um, he said he's really happy that he's finally been able to understand that about his life. Hello, love. Hello, everyone. Hi, Christine. He's really, I love him so much. He understands that and he feels that, but he says, really, the stuff that you think he's going through is more in your head, but not who. It's not your read on him. like you're in tune to him. He says, if you want to tune into him, then you need to kind of quiet your mind and be in a place where you can feel him. Because as soon as when I saw him, he was a little bit like quickly in my face and kind of like letting me know what's up. But then immediately he was very um kind of like calm and peaceful and loving and just saying, no, 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 he says, just kind of look at it like is equivalent to I've become kind of like a peace loving hippie here. Yeah, he did show me the struggle he had here, and he did show me how difficult it was for him to understand why he struggled, but that is not where he's at any longer. Okay? I think something in the April's gonna in the future is gonna change. So this April. Lastly, he's saying that he likes to send you signs. He's showing me owls and birds of prey. He's showing me I've always worried too much about him. Yeah. He says he's showing me owls and hawks and eagles, like birds of prey. And this is kind of what he tries to send you signs of, because he wants you to see that he's strong and he's connected in a spiritual way. So let's hear what song he has. Let's hear what song he has.
Battery 80%. Connected to
Yes, the
iPhone
list
2
is open.
and that is iPad.
All right, here we go. Ready, guys? Let's hear. Towards the Sun by Alexi Murdoch. Oh, I love this. My favorite artist. This artist is like a hippie. This artist is like a hippie. This is my favorite artist. He just plays guitar. See, the clouds are creeping towards the sun, and I'm slipping away unseen by anyone. The light is turning gray. The day is done. Water is cold and heavy on my eye. I dream of walking with you, but I fell behind looking for a road I could not find. Now the ice is stirring and spring is near. And didn't he say April? Unseen by there's no one calling, but the sound is clear. Though I'm not yet gone, I'm still not here. So it's like this is just really kind of what he was saying. Like he's moving out of the, oh, it just makes me want to cry. He's moving out of the cold and into the spring and into healing. This is Alexi Murdoch, is one of my most all-time favorite artists ever. If anyone ever knows if he's coming to the United States, I want to see him so bad in person. I've been following him for years, and I use him in all my classes. He just plays guitar, and this is exactly the energy I saw him, Dina. Like this kind of hippie guy, you know, just this is the energy he's in. You feel that? Everybody give a shout to a support, you know, towards Dina. Any kind of kind words. The kind of loss she's had is the hardest there is. But I fell behind. Isn't that so pretty? Looking for a road I could not find. This is the struggle he had here. And now he's moving into this new place. Thank you for connecting with him. Love and light, he's okay on the round of route. And now the ice is stirring and spring is near. There's no one calling, but the sound is clear. Though I'm not yet gone, I'm still not here. Meaning like he's not gone, but he's not here in this physical world either, right? Beautiful. If you want to know, it's called Towards the Sun, Alexi Murdoch. Do you want me to write it so that you can listen? I'll write it. Okay. Everybody go ahead and don't feel like you can talk to each other. I'm showing you how you can use music. This is one of my most all-time favorite artists ever. CGS. I got you, Christine. Okay, Nicolette. But you got to focus on the beautiful part. You hear what he's saying, not the struggle. That's what he says. Don't towards the sun. He's saying don't focus on who he was. That's not who he is anymore. So you're coming from a place. Okay, you understand. Okay, good. Gotcha. All right, Nicolette, what's your question? Did you fall asleep? Nic- can you remote view my cousin's mental space? He's going through something, acting out his anger and has acted out violently. I know he's had thoughts of hurting himself. Ooh, you're up. Okay. All right. After Nicolette is AM, and after AM is Sarah, and after Sarah is CGS. All right. Okay. Here we go. You welcome, Dina. I'm glad we got it straight. I don't know what the hell Cash Apps was. I didn't know what was going on. I apologize, but that's how the internet goes sometimes, right? Oh, wait. All right, let me remote view your cousin. Hold on. And you guys can talk amongst each other. So, this is what I see with him. It definitely looks like he's consuming something that's making him not, you know, lucid. He definitely looks like there's something he's doing, um, like taking. I feel like when I see him, he's kind of, he's very angry, and a part of his, I feel like when he's consuming it, this is what makes him kind of, it doubles down on how he feels, meaning like it amplifies all of these dark and negative thoughts he has. So it's not that what he's taking is causing it, but it's definitely enhancing all this dark negative thoughts and energy that he has. So, yeah, he's definitely doing something like this for sure. Um, the only thing I would say is that it looks like he's on his phone all the time. I don't know what this means, but I just see him on the phone. Almost like I want to say like does he have an ex-girlfriend or something he's stalking? Because it not like literally stalking, but you know what we call, we all do internet stalking, I guess, when you're looking up someone and seeing what they're doing and seeing what they're up to. Because I just saw him, not that I know of. Okay. Because it's almost like he's watching someone and then he gets angry and then he's like responding to them. There's something about him and his phone and him watching someone. Maybe you can find out because I feel like this is what set him off was heartbreak. Does he have a girlfriend? Or does he have a significant other or someone is there any love interest, I should say? Because that you know of, not that you know. Okay, I guess you wouldn't know that because you already answered that. Yeah, I do feel like the problem is that if you try to help him or you try to talk to him, he's kind of in a paranoid state. So he's absolutely definitely not going to trust you. So if you try to help him, he's going to be paranoid and not listen. There's not a lot you can do except for just let him know you're there. He's only 14, but it's possible. I had a feeling you were going to say that, but I do feel like this is more having to do with internet and maybe there's bullying or something going on. I do feel like you guys should look into it and also make sure he's not. I don't feel like that's why I didn't see what he's consuming is the cause, but it's not helping. You know what I mean? I feel like it's angst, right? He doesn't really talk. If you ask him straight questions, he will deflect and act silly. Yeah. Don't ask direct questions. That's all teenagers. They will not answer direct questions. You have to kind of talk around. Like you have to be like, yeah, when I was a kid, it was kind of crazy, I used to do this. Like, you know what I mean? You have to talk around it. That's how you get them to talk. Like you talk about something else and then they like somehow want to chime in. But if you're like, how is this? How is that? It will not work. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like almost like internet problems, like social media problems. I don't think he's a threat of I don't think that he will do things like that, but that bullying type of thing might be, so that's what you need to look into. You guys need to kind of talk to him about how social media works and how you handle it and how you don't let people, push you, make sure you're handling, you know what I mean? Kind of talk to him about that type of stuff. He's 14, you guys should be able to check his social media. Okay? Because that's what I saw him. He's like looking at something, then he gets like pissed off, and then he's like, he has tried something, but I feel like it's very minimal. Like it may even be like weed, or maybe he's taken a sip, but I don't feel like it's hardcore. That's why I said I don't. Yeah. Any other, I know there's experienced moms that have dealt with teenagers that probably have even better advice, but that I'm just telling you what I see with him. If you guys want to chime in to Nicolette and go like, "Hey, this is how you deal with a teenage boy and how you get them to talk," feel free to give that advice. But I'm telling you what I see with him, which is different than advice, and how to approach him. It is tricky. All right, everybody, we have AM is next. So thank you. Okay, go ahead and tell me who you would like to speak to. He's gets his phone taken away often, but I think when he gets it back, I is when he starts acting up again. See? Check his phone. Check his phone. Definitely check his phone. Because I think that's where that's where a lot of this is coming from. Okay, AM, just go ahead and tell me who you would like to speak to. I would like to speak with my deceased cousin, but anyone else, I don't read that way. You pick one person, and it's not. If you're new to me, then let me explain how I work. I don't believe in that. I'm bringing someone just comes through, and it doesn't work that way. I know that a lot of readers say that someone's just kind of randomly floating around. Um, they all want to talk. I've trained myself for a very long time on how to bring in particularly one person. So you ask for one particular person to speak to, and that's the person I'm going to talk to. And that's the only person I'm going to talk to. So if it's your cousin, then I need to know what side of the family and if the what gendered pronoun do they go by. And I'm going to just tell you about how they pass, and then they'll tell me some things about themselves. That's how I work. I don't just like, I know a lot of readers are like, oh, this person, this is who's around, because people want to make it seem like people are just floating around and all that, but they're not. So father side and male, and I've worked really hard to do that. After AM, I'm only saying AM because it's just easier. Hope that's okay. Then Sarah is after that. And I don't do general readings. I'm not a general reader. Yeah, I don't do general readings. General readings is not my thing because I don't really see things that way. I make people take responsibility for the question they have, and also every decision we make has like a domino effect in how it unfolds. I don't see the future as something that just happens to us, just like randomly happens. I'm not a general reader. It's not how I work. So I don't do that at all. Sorry. Okay, so AM, after AM will be Sarah, after Sarah will be CGS. Okay. So just for future reference, I don't do general readings for everyone because when people do general readings, you can't confirm anything. I could say like everything's going to be awesome, everything's going to be this. Look out for this. There's really not a lot of confirmation in that, and that's not how I see the future. I remote view the future. All right, let's go. AM, your cousin on your dad's side. So the first thing I hear from him, he's very sorry. He's saying he's sorry about everything that happened. There's a little bit of like a frustration, but he's calm. He's pretty calm about it. He's like, listen, this is how it happened. I didn't mean for it to happen this way. He's sorry. This is the way it turned out. Everything kind of like spun a little bit out of control. He didn't mean it to be that way. He's kind of showing me like almost like I want to say like almost like doors opening and closing. He said he felt like everything things started to open up for him and then slam shut, although the way his passing does feel kind of quick and sudden. I feel very scared. He's saying like everything kind of happened quicker than he expected. I almost feel like taken from here. Like there's a little bit of a fear of right before he passed. Not at the time, not his actual passing. His actual passing, he said, was very okay and peaceful, and he just kind of let go and went into the other side. But there's almost like he felt pressured into something or pushed into something. I feel like pushed. Like all of a sudden I feel like pushed and then I'm gone. Do you know what that means? And just so everyone knows, if you can like go ahead and talk back to me, that would be great. But I'm just going to tell you what he's saying. So he died in a motorcycle accident. Yeah, okay, that's what I felt. He's saying like leading up to it, he's sorry because he's saying that he just kind of felt like he says it's just so weird because it's just like what people describe, like in a split in a moment he saw this about to happen and then it happened, right? He says but his actual death, he said leaving this world happened in seconds. He was thrown out of his body, he was on the other side. He clearly saw that like there is real big divide between this world and the next, and he was like, oh, it was almost like, oh shit, this happened, okay, great. And he felt terrible, that he knew that it was going to cause a lot of pain for everyone. He knew everyone was going to be um, having a difficult time. But yeah, he's very sorry about this. It's just, things got out of control. He does want to thank for the ceremony, and he says the ceremony was awesome. It was slamming. Did you guys do like a memorial for him or something? Because he's really funny about it. He's like, everybody said these amazing things. They had really, he had a really good yeah. No, he doesn't feel like poor thing. Actually, he feels bad for everyone else more because he's saying it happened really quickly. Um, and um, and he said that it happened very quickly and then he's out of his body. He felt bad for everyone else more. He just kind of felt like, oh shit, this happened. Okay. But he says it's weird because immediately he just like felt relieved of all of the sufferings we go through in here. But, he still wanted to live life in a body and experience things, but it's not like what people think at all. He had love and compassion and support here. Um, he's just saying, like, I didn't get a chance to really like do all the things people do in that world, but he goes, it's kind of strange. You just kind of go, okay, well, I'm going to learn different things in this world. He felt bad for you guys. He felt bad for his mom. He felt bad for his family. He felt bad for the people who felt bad for him. And he would have liked to have had more life experience. But I just realized that wasn't AM talking. His mom took it the hardest. Yes, that's what he's saying. That's what he felt the worst for. So he's tried to kind of give people signs, but he really wants to talk about his memorial or something. Did he do a memorial? Did you do a memorial? Because he's talking about there was like a cool like tribute to him, and everyone said these awesome things. He keeps talking about it. There was a memorial. He's like, he keeps talking about it almost like it was a great party. It was a great celebration. He said everybody should be honored in this way. Thank you so much for that. He liked the private one, but he liked the big one. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He said he just liked he said that was very nice and touching, but he liked the big one. He liked all the people. He likes the feeling of like He says, listen, this is what I would like to everyone here listening. Enjoy your life. I've been hearing this. This has been a repeated message this week from those on the other side. So this must be a new message. They're going to say, is there a message I can translate to his family? This is a very short reading, AM. So this is what I'm telling you. What he says is what I said. These are very short. I do kind of more longer readings, obviously. I can't really get into lengthy. These are very quick readings, and I'm kind of giving you a lot in this little quick time. So this is what he's saying. He enjoyed. When I do readings, I follow what the spirits want to say. They're in charge. They know what they want to talk about, and so I honor that. No, you don't have to apologize. I'm just saying, like, this is what he's saying. So he wants to talk about his memorial. He already talked about, he said he feels bad for his family and all that. But anyway, he said he really enjoyed the memorial. He just really kind of wants everyone to understand that he didn't die. He died in the physical form, and that is extremely painful and difficult. And he knows that, he's aware of that, but he needs people to stop seeing him as being completely gone. He can tell you that he gives signs, but he says there's a whole world here and he's experiencing it. The lesson that he's learning right now is the fact that he didn't really like be careful. He did that a lot though. He said I kind of just leapt and went for things. Some of us do that. Some of us just kind of go, "Hey, take a chance. Let's do this. Let's go here. Let's do that." He was that kind of person. He goes, "I wish I kind of was a little bit more I was more cautious and aware and valued what I had." But with all that said, he says everybody should live their life and enjoy life. And let's see
Battery
what
80%.
song he might
Connected
have
to
to you. And
iCloud
then
2.
go ahead,
Connected
Sarah.
to
Go ahead
Eddie's
and ask
iPad.
your question. Get your question ready, I should say. This is the second time the song came up. I don't think this is for you, though. Hold on. I think that song's more for me. I don't even know this song. Oh yeah, I haven't heard this song in forever. Outside the window, I was sticking with you. We were only kids. Then we got soaked right through. We used to tell them I was staying at your sheltered in own world. We watched the rain through. We grew up at midnight. We were only kids then. Were you close to him, Am? Like, were you guys like kids that grew up together? I see you, Sarah. This is about being kids. Yes, I was when I was a child. Oh, okay. This is trippy. I swear I don't think I've ever hardly heard this song. It's called Grew Up at Midnight by the Maccabees. I'm going to write the song for you. We grew up at midnight. I don't know what that means, but there you go. It's a pretty song, but I think it's kind of trippy that it's about kids. Okay, after Sarah is CGS, and then I think that's it. Okay, pretty, right? Really pretty significant. And I think the other song's for me because it keeps coming up, and I think that's my song. All right, let's look at Sarah's question. Thank you. You're welcome. Wanted to remind everybody that I posted all the things on my classes, and of course, I'm giving a percentage off my readings for Valentine's Day. I know it's cheesy, but everybody wants to know stuff. So the code is love50. But everyone wants to know stuff for Valentine's Day. It will only be good for a limited time. All my things I post on Instagram. I post all the things on Instagram and my website. I've been working towards an associate degree for a couple of years now. I'm being pushed towards the medical field, specifically radiation treatment for cancer patients. I haven't been accepted into the program yet, but I was curious if you saw me doing this officially long term. Well, the thing is, Sarah, I can look and see what I see you're desiring and all that. Remember, it's not like the future is just written for you and that you have to do it. I love cheese. That's something you have to do, you know? This is what you want to do, right? I've been working towards an associate degree for a couple of years now. I'm being pushed towards the medical field. You know what I mean? This is what you want to do, right? Okay. I've been accepted into the program, but I was curious if you saw me. I can't I don't look at things and go, this is what you're gonna do. It doesn't work like that. I can see like this is the path you're going. This is the path that I see. You know what I mean? Like I can look at like I'll explain. I'll look at it and I'll explain as I do it. I think people got to understand the future isn't written out. We are creating the future. This is, if you notice, all the spirits are trying to say to you, be in the moment, live in the moment, pay attention to your life in the moment, because that is the only thing that's real. When we're always trying to go like, oh, is the future already written for me? And somehow it's magically already set. They're like, no, you are creating your own future daily, every day. You understand? So I'm going to look, hold on, and see it in that way. This is what I see. I feel like this is just the beginning, like you're going down this path and this is what you're doing, right? You're getting into the medical field, working in working with radiation treatment for cancers, but I don't really see that's where it will end. I feel like what I see you doing is at some point you're going to kind of get frustrated and you're going to kind of go, okay, I really want to move into another, not frustrated, but you're going to outgrow it and you're going to move into the next stage. You know what I mean? Like I see you kind of going like, I'm going to move into the next stage. I want to do something else. So I do feel like you're going to push yourself into a new phase of life. Um, like I feel like you will want more education and you'll want to do more. I also foresee, and that's the other thing, is I see the future and where things are heading in a global scale, meaning like where this field is heading. And the medical field is going to change radically over the next few years. Way it is today is not going to be the way it's going to be a year from now. So it's moving radically into a new way. So as that moves into a new way, because we're going to discover things, we're going to have things. Ooh, makes sense. I always thought cancer treatment will come out. Yeah, because I foresee that we are going to start to have vaccines and things like this. Hi, Ron, I see you, but I'm just reading someone. Vaccines and things like this. We are going to start in your lifetime. You're going to see cures for cancer, different cancers, and we are this close. And a lot of what I see is AI is going to be a part of it, but also it's just because we are progressing into that place. So I feel like you're going to go like, I need to go to school and learn about it and get on top of it and kind of be a part of like this future and the new future we're heading into. Okay. Am I allowed to say the medical fields is more my path? I don't know if I'm allowed to ask. You're allowed to ask anything you want. I just won't answer it. It's there is no preset. I think people need to stop. I think all should learn that you don't need to look at your life like something is already preset. You always should look at your life and go, where do I want to see myself going? Where do I see myself? Rather than, is this what I'm supposed to do? Is this because this is what we're taught? We're taught that there's been some future written out for you and you're just like playing it out like you're an NPC player in a video game. You're not. Yeah. So you got to understand that every decision we make, everything we do kind of creates a domino effect in how the future unfolds. So This is what I see. Um, I feel like you're going to be going down this path. Things are going to go well. Things are going to kind of progress, but you're going to hit a wall and you're going to want to shift. That's a possible path. You can stay and just do what you're doing, but I feel that even if you just say, okay, screw it, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing until I can't do it anymore. Either one path is that you're going to choose to like grow and get more education and move into a new field, or the other forces you into it. These are two possible paths. Yeah, possible paths. That's how it works because it's up to you. People got to understand it's kind of like GPS. If you turn left, this is what happens. You turn right, this is what happens. You see? Yeah. Hey Ron, so sorry you joined so late, but I am going to end with my list is closed now because I'm at my fried end. Like this is it. It's not. I'm not totally fried, but I'm reaching the end. And so, Sarah and CGS, sorry about that, but thanks for joining. We were playing music and chit chatting. Everyone say hello to Ron. Welcome here. I went long today. I'm kind of feeling like I'm feeling Thursdays because you guys seem to like Thursdays. That's what I noticed lately. Maybe because everyone's like did all the things and then Thursdays, you're like did all your week stuff. I don't know, but I'm feeling the Thursdays. Okay. CGS. Yes, I feel like I feel the Thursday vibes, right? Maybe everyone's like, okay, we're almost to Friday. For people who work Monday through Friday, some of us don't, but they're like, I'm almost to Friday. Yeah, it's cool. I can hang Thursday night because it'll be Friday tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. I had so many. I like this. I had so many eyes on the bunch of stairs constantly today, more so than yesterday. And I mean, heavy stairs at work. So I'm just curious as to why. Didn't bother me too much, then started. God's daughter, hi. To wonder, are there rumors of me of what? What are you talking about? Like you feel like there's rumors of what? Like, what are you saying? You're saying that you felt like people were giving you dirty looks or good kind of stares? Like dirty look stares? Like, what's her problem? What is she up to? That kind of look? Like this? Or kind of like this? Like, I mean, there's different kind of stares. I'll look and see. Are you sure you haven't been? It's hard to say what kind of stares of us were. So they're like this. Like I normally do intuitive and medium readings, but my list is closed. Okay, here we go. Yeah, very much. Okay. Is this it? Is it is that the kind of stairs? Oh no. Did somebody like my list is closed, I said. Lorena, my list is closed right now. I did say that, right? A few times. Okay. Yeah, my list is closed. I should have said that clear. Spill time. If you come next Thursday, Isabel, I'll put you on the top of the list, okay? Yeah, you want to get me fresh, you know what I mean? I'm at the end, but I'll put you at the top of the list for next week. Is that a deal? Hopefully you'll be here. If not, then I will just keep putting you at the top of the list. I do keep track. I have you on here. But like I'm literally I can feel when I'm like, okay, I have to close it. All right, let's look at spill tea time. It's probably not much to spill. Are you sure you haven't been smoking too much of the wacky tobacco? and getting paranoid? Doing some edibles, perhaps? Are we getting a little paranoid? All right, let's take a look. Everybody ask her, is she getting paranoid? It ain't wacky. Okay. That answered it. I was right. Just saying. Okay. People looking at you paranoidly, looking at you funny. What are they up to? What are they doing? Let me see. What's your problem? I'm just kidding. The only thing that I see about you is that maybe you kind of have a reputation of things you might have talked about, maybe things you might be into that everyone's kind of found out, not particularly about a particular person, or you know what I mean, not like you're interested in someone particular, or if that's what you're paranoid about. I don't see that. It's almost like they're kind of looking at you like they heard that you're into something or you do something. It's almost about like more to do with work. Like maybe you like corrected someone, or you said something and they're kind of looking at you. It's kind of more like, who does she think she is type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like, who does she think she is? Like, yeah, you kind of you rubbed somebody the wrong way, but it's not crazy, it's not terrible, it's not horrible. It's like, it's just kind of more like maybe you said something to a coworker like, "Oh, these people don't do their job right," or something. And then someone told someone. But it isn't, don't get all crazy, don't get all paranoid, okay? Don't get all like on the thing. Ooh, ugly vibe. I don't correct no one. It's mainly independent work. Well, did you talk to someone? Because the thing I'm seeing is that they're getting an impression of you. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not an ugly vibe. It's not, I don't see that. It's like an impression. Like maybe you said something or you put something out there that everyone kind of knows. Did you post something on social media? It's something like that. It's so minor that if you obsess on this, you're going to drive yourself crazy because it is so minor. It's literally like if you could say like, "Oh, I like to do it this way," and someone's like, "I like to do it this way." You know what I mean? Like, it's so minor. Don't obsess on it. More so like, "Hi, how's it going?" That's it, and go straight to work. I don't post nothing. I keep to myself. I was just curious. Oh, okay. Somehow someone got the impression of something else. That's why I said it's very, very minor. I don't believe that. I don't believe you just say hi and you say nothing else. It's impossible. You don't eat lunch together. You don't have someone you have any conversation with. Did you share something about yourself? But I don't think, I think it's really, I think you're reading way too much into it, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. It reminds me of someone who's like, "Ooh, it smells in here." And then someone's like, "Oh, you know what I mean?" It's very minor. Don't obsess on this. I think this was not necessary to even look into because I feel like it's one of those kind of weird work things that blows over in 2 seconds. Do you see what I mean? Does that make sense? A small thing, you're right, but it was so constant that it caught my attention. Yeah, you don't worry about it. People do weird things, like if you wear an earring, that's weird. If you put a perfume, that's weird. If you just happen to say something like, "Oh, it's too cold today," or whatever. It's so minor. Okay? Everybody, Christine, is this the Christine that we've all been looking at her romantic drama? No more drama, Christine. No more work drama. It's quite egotistic in there. So I lay back. Thank you. So, yeah. That's kind of the vibe I got. That's why I said it reminded me, like, if I worked in a place like this, I'd be like, okay, what color am I going to wear? Am I going to wear this earring? Not that you're wearing earrings, but you know what I mean? Am I going to do that? Like people just have this weird vibe of, I want to say judgy vibe, I guess, or something, or better than thou vibe. That's the feeling I get. So if you do anything a little bit unique, I just hit myself in the face, then they'll, don't worry about it. It's so minor, so minor, so minor. All right. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging with me and getting these readings. I hope they helped. I have lots of fun stuff going on. I posted all of it. I can't go through all of it. And my incense wands that I posted that I forgot to bring on live. There are these wands you put an incense stick in and you go and cleanse your house. I'll probably go, I'll probably be driving you crazy posting that. And also I'm doing a special for, cheesy Valentine's Day. Nice to see everybody here. Thank you so much. I know this is rounding, but did you get a haircut recently? I did, Sarah. I did. You could tell. Wait. What do you say? Wait for? I did. I was going to say something. Yes. What were you going to say? I did get a haircut. Things come always in pairs. Uh-huh. What does that mean? Yeah. What do you mean? I got a haircut 2 days ago and it looks exactly like mine. Oh, wow. Sorry you missed the show, but first thing I heard was Valentine's. Can you do some love rituals for us single folks, pretty please? So this is how I figured out, because things come in pairs. Okay. Thank you. This was kind of not exact. I wanted it a little more straight. Like not the curls. But I can't do a ritual for you. Sorry. But I am giving percentages off for readings on it. I thought about doing something, but nah, it doesn't work that way, Terry. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you all so much. I got to get going. Thank you guys. Thanks for noticing my haircut. It's really pretty, though. It gives a light energy. Thank you. Well, she also blow dried the hell out of it, and I don't think I'm going to be as successful. Thanks, Shelly, for coming. Oh, well, worth the shot. I know. I used to do love candle intentions, but too much for that. Bye, Zachary. You guys are still here playing your video games, I bet. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you. Wait, let's do a good night. Let's do a goodbye song. What song should we do? What song? Come on. I could just hit shuffle, but do I trust it? No, I don't trust that. I don't want this song. What? I feel like this is not even my song. That's so weird. It's not even my song. This is not my songs, I think. What if you... All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Remember to do your own magic. Remember to keep the magic alive, Terry. Remember to do your own magic. I can give some tips, especially for my Patreon people, which I'm going to be doing on my Patreon. And don't forget to listen to the house medium and send in your emails. Send them in. Housemedium@gmail. Send them in. I'll find you. Bye, everyone. Just kidding.
Doesn't hurt me. You wanna feel how it feels. You wanna know that it doesn't hurt.